Okay, today we're going to do something a little different than our Q&A. That
We
rhymes.
are?
We're going to do Why We Vlog.
Okay.
That's a Why We Vlog challenge. And, well, we've been doing videos for, what, 40 years?
Yep.
We bought the camera when Johnny was little. He was 2 years old. Rochelle was like 6 months. And
tell them how old they are now. So
they're 40 now.
Okay.
And it was silent. You didn't have sound. And then I guess 10 years later, video cameras came out with sound.
With
VHS tapes
yeah.
and stuff. The original ones, you had to send them away, and they'd come back. You got 3 minutes, and it was like $10 to buy the tape, and then another 10 to go get them developed. Then you had to show them on a reel-to-reel. We'll have to show you one of our first videos. We'll post that up here if I can find it. I'll probably be able to find it.
Well, it's on my Papa O's.
Is it? Okay,
Yeah,
I'll find it.
That's the archive where all the DVDs are.
Okay, we'll post it there. And then we got the cameras just kept getting better and improving, and those big ones you'd put it on your shoulder practically. They were so big. And
yeah, they're huge.
Papa O, he did all the filming, and as our kids grew up, and
that's where Davey got interested originally.
Yeah, Davey, he'd get
Johnny.
the camera. He's like 10 years old, and he'd grab the camera, and we'd kind of get after him because we didn't want him to break it. But he loved grabbing the camera and taking pictures and
videos.
Yeah, videos. And then we would be on the reel-to-reel, you know, the little be on the projector, yeah. And then when computers started coming into play, Papa O, he knows how to do all that stuff, and he got them. Well, did you put them on? Oh, Doug and Michelle put them on a disc for us for Christmas. They put them
on DVD.
On DVDs. And then Papa O figured...
He played them by reel-to-reel up on the screen, and he filmed it directly from the screen.
Yeah, yeah, and then Papa O, he figured out how to get them onto the computer so everybody could watch them. And they weren't... We used to watch them at the house. We'd say, oh, let's put the disc in, where before we'd have to get the projector out. DVD. And we'd get... Before that, we had to get the projector out, and we had to be careful not to break the bulb, because they're like, what, $35?
Yeah, quite a bit.
$50 to get a bulb. And then we finally figured out how to get them onto the computer where we could watch them. And then we found out about Vimeo, and we started putting them on there. And then we got these little pocket cameras.
Okay, just a minute. Vimeo is a cloud, or it's a remote computer where you can, it's like YouTube, except it's not as popular as YouTube, but it's extremely good quality. Where you can share them and upload them.
Yeah, so we were starting to put out, it was just so exciting to put them somewhere on the computer where others could watch them.
On a network.
On some kind of network other than on a DVD. Yeah. And then about 10 years ago, Papa O, he didn't want to film anymore. And I said, oh, we got to keep our home movies going. And so Joe got me a camera, and said one that I could keep in my purse. I said, oh, I like that, because who wants to carry around a big camera? And we just love having home movies. And then...
I think when that went from a VHS camera down to a disc where you just save the pictures and then transfer it to your computer.
Yeah. Oh, and my dad, he had a ton of home movies, and I think we paid like $1,000 to get all the reel-to-reel home movies onto discs. DVDs. Onto DVDs. And then we got them to all my siblings so they could all watch the home movies, and we have all those. And then about a year ago, and I was putting them on Vimeo too, but it was still a lot of work to do that and to watch them and stuff. And then Davey, about a year ago.
See, what the problem was with Vimeo, nobody knew it was there.
Nobody could find them, yeah.
Nobody could find it, but everybody knows where YouTube is.
Yeah, and so Davey says, why aren't you putting them on YouTube? And I go, I don't know, what's YouTube? You know, I wasn't aware of what that was. And so he showed me how, he says, oh, get them on YouTube so people can see them.
Actually, Google bought YouTube, and when Google bought it, it made the whole world start using it.
Yeah.
And you can tell them about monetizing it.
Yeah, and well, and technology just started getting better and better, and we had all these movies, 40 movies of our marriage and our kids growing up, and then, I don't know, 40, 50 years of my dad's videos that he would take with his with the silent camera. And then Davey, you know, he told us about YouTube, and Papa O knew about it, but we weren't quite sure how to go about it. And so Davey got on my computer and he says,
but as soon as Google bought YouTube, it went worldwide, being popular, where people could search and find you and everything.
I thought that would be so awesome to get our home movies on where people can see them, where they would be interested, because it's a lot of work, you know, to film and I called it my journaling. I thought, well, it's like journaling, because I'm not one to write things down. And so Davey he says, let's make you up. Let's call up Momma O and get a picture up there, and how often do you want to post? And I says, oh, I've got something going on every day. I'll post every day, and I'll do DIYs, because I had a ton of DIYs that I wanted to do. And then we started doing the Q&As, because people were asking questions. I thought, how do you answer those? And Davey says, you monetize them, and that way it can advertise, and then you can make money if you wanted. I probably make about 20 cents a day, so I don't make much money. But I like to vlog, because that's where people could see my videos.
Well, it's only a couple of years ago that the word vlog started being used.
We used to do blogs, B-L-O-G, and I was putting all my stuff there. And
blog is just a website that has an address that you go to.
Yeah, and people couldn't see it there either. And then Facebook came along. We started sharing them on Facebook, but still, people couldn't really see them there, like my cousins. And I don't know, we just wanted to get them out there. And so Davey pretty much broke the ground for vlogging, and and he taught me how to turn the camera on myself. I kind of didn't want to do that, because usually when you're filming, you film everybody else. You don't film yourself and talk to the camera, you know, like how we're doing now. So that was a new concept, to talk to the camera. And Davey says, just picture people out there. There's an audience out there, and you're talking to them. I thought, oh, that's fun. Talk to the people. So that's why we vlog, and we just love it. And
I will say that when I set Rosanne's computer up, and we chose a video editor, and showed her how to use it. And
oh yeah, I had to learn how to edit
videos, and she also needed to know,
I forgot about that.
She also needed to know how to tweak some of the photographs, maybe make them a little bit brighter, or crop one person that you want.
Yeah, the first video I did took me 8 hours. I was so frustrated. I thought, I can't learn this, I can't do it, you just do it.
And no, actually it wasn't even a professional one you used.
Yeah, it was some other
No, it was just for common people.
Yeah. And it was very frustrating, and I just slowly learned, and then I got pretty good posting everything on Vimeo, and then I guess I was ready for YouTube. 40 years practice. Then I was doing videos for what, 10 years?
Well, since everybody, the whole world was starting to look at YouTube's videos, that made it natural for a place to put it.
And I was kind of getting discouraged doing my videos. I thought, oh, nobody's watching them, and you know, when they were on Vimeo, and because it takes a couple of hours, you know, to make a video, and I was getting good at editing and stuff, and YouTube was just like the next step.
And then you had to figure out how long to make it, how long a person's interest is.
Yeah, I used to make them like 30 minutes long, and Davey, he'd say, no, 10 minutes or less, don't go more, because people don't have time. You can't keep their interest that long, and
Yeah.
so I had to cut a lot of stuff out. And
Well, then you just had the very best.
yeah, it says just do highlights of each thing that you're doing. And so Davey trained me and helped me to know what to do, and so it's been a process, but now I pretty much know what I'm doing, and that YouTube was just the next step for me, and it's mostly my journaling, and then I get to share it with people. And what's fun is how many people make such fun comments, and I get to meet people all around the world.
And Rosanne, you ought to show that picture there of you running a half marathon. She has her shoes in one hand and barefoot, and then she has her camera in the other hand. So she's taking pictures while she's running a half marathon.
I'll take a picture of that and post it at the end of this video. And I could even post the video of me in that race. I probably have done that before. But basically that's why we vlog. I think it was just something that fell into place after all these years of videoing, and the progression and the technology improving. And
in the beginning, people got mixed up. Are you saying I'm blogging it?
Blog or vlog?
Say no, there's a V in front of it. I'm video logging it.
Oh, that's how you tell. Yeah, and some people still do the blogs, but you can't share it with people. You can't. I don't know. I just feel like I have friends all around the world, and there's just really nice people out there. It's just really fun. It's kind of like the world's been opened up to me, where before it was just this closed little place that you couldn't go anywhere. But
you'd get one no likes for after you've done it.
Yeah, on Facebook. We were posting on Facebook, and you get like. I go, did you even watch the video? And and they feel like, well, we lived it, so. But it's so fun to have people watch the video, make comments, and making friends, and I don't know, it's really fun. I just really enjoy it. And I think, like Davey said in his, he says you just do it because it's a love. If you don't love it, you're not going to do it. And I love it. I love, me and Papa O love showing the grandkids off to people, and that's why we vlog. And we love doing our little quotes at the end, so we'll do that.
But I was going to say so what Momma O had to learn is how to operate her camera and how to take it off the camera or off your iPhone or whatever phone you have, how to get them off from there onto your computer. Many frustrating hours, and then I was working on one for 8 hours and then lost it. And Papa O told me, he says, you got to learn to save things. Make a copy of it.
And make copies. And then one of the computers crashed, and I lost everything. But luckily Papa O had backed everything up. Otherwise I would have lost everything. So with Joe's, Papa O's computer skills and our desire to save our family photos and family videos and our journalings, this is the point that we've come to, and it's actually really fun.
One of the sad things about it is people show you their pictures on their phone, but they don't know how to get them off the phone onto the computer.
They don't know how.
They're gradually learning, but I've heard people say, I have a lot on my phone.
My sister, she'd say, oh, I'm out of space. I've got 2,000 pictures on here. And I said, don't you know how to get them off? She says, no. And they don't know how to get them off, what to do with them, where to put them, where to save them. And I think it was my daughter that said this generation now is the generation that's taken more pictures than anybody in the entire history of the world.
Videos. We're in a video.
And they don't know what to do with them. They don't have them printed out. Or in
a nutshell, with your camera came a cord. And one is a USB, the little flat ones.
Yeah. And
the other one's a teeny one. You plug the small side into your phone, the other one into the computer. And now, Windows 10, if you're on a PC, Windows 10 will automatically recognize if it's a new phone. It'll recognize it, and it'll bring you right up.
What we might do is a DIY on how to get your pictures off your phone and off your camera, and what to do with them. Maybe
Show 'em-
comment below if you want a DIY on what to do
And
with
show
your
them your
photos.
little editor you use.
Yeah, and my editor, and it was really hard to learn how to do it,
But
but
you do
I
it-
had
you
that
do it-
desire.
You do it with your eyes closed
Now
now.
I can get a video up in an hour. I can get one going and edited everything
Put
ready to go in an
music
hour.
to
Where
it,
my
and-
first one took put music to it. My first one took 8 to 10 hours, and it was so frustrating, but I did it.
And she got an A in algebra. She's a bright person.
Thank you, hon. Okay, let's close with a quote. Okay. I learned that courage was not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it.
Okay, I like this one right here. Silence your critics, ignore your haters, and delete your cynics.
That's a good advice for
like
Facebook.
cynics could be people making dumb comments about
Yeah, some video YouTubes that are really popular. People get kind of mean on there, say some rude things. So go ahead and delete those. It's okay. You can delete those.
And remember, if you posted the picture, it's very easy to go up and just delete their comment.
Yeah. So that's a good quote. Where is it? I want to say it again.
Them. Where are we?
Where is that quote? Silence your critics, ignore your haters. Who's that? Miranda sings. Haters back off.
Yeah.
And delete your cynics.
Cynics, yes. Cynical are just negative people.
So I hope you liked Why We Vlog Challenge, and that's just why we do. And thank you so much. And it's so nice to have the world opened up to us and have friends all over the world. Just really appreciate it. It's really a lot of fun. So thank you. And remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And good night, everybody.
Good night. This is a long one, huh?
Mm-hmm.